So, one thing, I think I've decided that, now I believe one of the journey mode powers is, yeah, I can disable the infection spread, and I think I would like to do that. So I'm gonna turn that off, and the reason why is because, oops, I just muted my computer. Like, otherwise, I would want to dig, like, a massive trench to, like, cut off the Crimson. And I'm pretty sure, I think we're gonna get an underground Crimson somewhere in, like, an underground hollow. And I'm just sort of like, I think I want to just have the world stay static once we get to that point. I don't want to deal with, you know, wanting to, like, box this out so that we don't get, you know, the entire ice biome, for example, becoming a Crimson. You know, I don't want that. I want to have an underground ice biome. Just an actual one. Now, so, that was the decision that I made, and I'm not changing my mind. One of these, by the way, one of these, Sky Islands, maybe even this one. This one could actually be a really good one to put it at. I'm thinking about making into an artificial corruption biome. I believe that is a thing you can do in this version of the game without going into another world, and that would let us get some interesting stuff. But what I want to do... first things first, there are a couple things I can craft pretty early on in the whole thing, in the whole grand scheme of things. And that is... I don't need to go into chests in order to do that. We're gonna go over to materials. We're gonna grab cobwebs. And where are they? And bones. And that will let us make a set of armor somewhere. Here, apparently. This stuff, the ranged armor. I think it's got... It looks like it's pretty comparable to the Crimson armor, but it's all about ranged. And, you know, that was what I wanted to go for. So instead of, you know, greatly increased life regen, we'll have range critical strike chance. That's fine. So I'm gonna pop all of this in the research menu. Don't think we need either of this anymore. I don't think we need gravitation potions. So that was the first thing I wanted to do. I'm probably actually gonna put the demon scythe away. I don't think we need it anymore. So making sure it's been researched. Yeah, that can go. I mean, I guess I have this bow. I think this is one of the better bows, so you know what? We'll have it as an option. And basically, there's a lot of stuff that I want to do to improve the situation. We're not in a bad situation, but I want to make it even better. So let me, yeah, I'm gonna have to tab out a lot, which is just gonna leave the game paused. But there are quite a lot of things, but I think the first thing, really, out of all of this, is going to be... I'm gonna go check... By the way, this whole area is way larger than it needs to be. Yes, excellent! They're here! What are these, you may wonder? Oh, yeah. Let's have a dog. A Sakura sapling. Grab some of these. I mean, you know what? Honestly, yeah, we'll have a dog. So these are pussies. I mean, come on, I had to. Of course I had to. And then this one. I kind of like this one. But then how does this one? Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm actually think I'm feeling the normal one. This one right here. So I'm just gonna research the other two. I'm gonna research the fuzzy carrot. I'm gonna research the grow saplings. That could be neat. So I want to make a better hook. I'm just kind of going through the whole list of everything that I wrote down of things that, like, I should get to. And I believe both of these will let me do the Ivy Whip. And that's, oops, just a better hook. Oh, already researched that, so all this can go away. So yeah, that's a fine thing to grab. Let's get this done. Let's go, so weapons. So we got the handgun. I didn't really necessarily realize that this was a nice thing to have, because we can go materials, hellstone, and I believe that's all we need to make the Phoenix Blaster, which is a pretty solid gun. And that is a terrible reforge. Wow. Hey, buddy old pal. Thanks. So let's do that. I am still gonna keep this Sun Fury on me for now. I think it's useful to have. Okay. So there are some other things on this list that I can't do yet, but we're gonna get to it. Honestly, there's a lot of things on this list that we need to work towards. And I think one of the first, so now I just wanted to get that stuff sort of out of the way to begin with. I want to start working on getting more pylons up, because we've only got these two. I think I'm going to use the cavern one down here. I want to scope out like a place down here where it would be good to do the cavern one. And I think before I do that, I'm going to want some blocks, some wood, and some iron. And then to just go to a crafting table. And this does not do what I thought it would. I don't remember how you make like a sawmill. Let me talk to the guide and find out. Yeah, this is gonna be a massive list. Oh boy, vortex chests. Yeah, with vortex bricks. I'm sure I can do that. All the mechanical stuff, don't need that. The flamethrower, I mean, that sounds really fun. I can't do that yet, right? No, that needs souls. Where's the sawmill? There it is. Oh, it needs chain. Okay. Well, I can get chain. Also, do you have a quest for me? Because fishing quests are always going to be needed. So I think, yeah, I want to do the shimmer one first. The ocean pylon's going to go over here, because that's going to provide quick access to the dungeon and this crimson. Because neither of these can get pylons. Snow, I don't think it really particularly matters where I put snow. Like, maybe it would be useful to put it underground or something, but really, I think I'm just gonna put it on the surface. Desert, I'll probably put here, like here-ish, and then have a rope going up here, and this could be an oh, okay, the blood moon is rising. Okay, so that changes my plans. Okay. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to fish. There are things we can get from fishing. that I want, and I wish we could have done this after having gotten the fishing potion set up, but I was going to do that afterwards, but apparently fate had other plans. I mean, I guess really I should be... Actually, if I'm gonna just sit here and fish, one of the oceans. Let me make sure of that. Because we need some crates. We need to... Yes, I do need ocean crates. These are... And this is really easy to do. Because I already have an easy warp here. It's a sea turtle. But there are like unique blood moon. I got a shark tooth necklace. I think we can actually do some interesting stuff with that. Also, I did just realize I made a phoenix blood. Oh wait, hold on. That's the thing. That's one of the guys we need. And that's one of the items we wanted, the money trough. I don't think that actually came from the guy that we were killing, but... Okay, I'm like gonna die. But yeah, if I can get like a couple ocean crates, that would be nice, but really the goal is the Blood Moon specific drops. Yep. There it is, the Chumcaster. Perfect. And what the Chumcaster does, I learned, is that increased chance to fish up enemies during a Blood Moon. I also just realized I should use my Golden Delights. Oops. So this is actually an incredibly useful fishing rod. For exactly what we're doing right now. Yep. Because this guy will spawn, and then just drop some chum buckets. So chum buckets, I believe... Yeah, they increase fishing power. So we're gonna want to research those. Advanced combat techniques! Perfect! We're getting everything. Actually, how many more things do I even need? Is the question. I wrote down a list of everything I wanted to get from fishing during a Blood Moon. The money trough, the Chumcaster, chum buckets, some bloody tears, and advanced combat techniques. So all we need is... Yeah, this is... We're gonna want to use this. But yeah, I want one extra bloody tear, and enough chum buckets to duplicate them. Oh! I'm pretty sure that's actually a rare Blood Moon drop as well. Funnily enough. Don't worry. Long term, I'm gonna have a nicer setup at these oceans and stuff. I got another money trough. Because the money trough is just another inventory. That's really nice to have. Okay, that guy didn't drop it, like, anything. But we got the Chumcaster, which is arguably the best thing to get early on. Because now we can just farm away. It really seems like I got super duper lucky. Hi, Esminen. Hey, buddy. Alright, more chum buckets. I hope that slime respawns. I don't really know how I could have prevented that. I guess if I had just probably teleported away and then back. Don't worry, I'll get proper ammo for the Phoenix Blaster. I swear. I have a lot of plans to do today, but I never wrote down. Actually, I did write down what ammo I wanted to get, actually. I did do that. That's a money trough. That's not what we need, but that is funny. Game I kind of know with like 553 hours. Yep. I think I have 300 on Steam. It's kind of a lot. Oh, there we go. Come on, bloody tear. No, I only need one. What the hell is that? Is that just a food item? It is. Amazing. You play modded or only vanilla? I have never played this game with mods. Nothing against them. I've never been able to get into it. To be fair, this is like the first time in a long time I've actually tried to play this game solo. But I am happy that I'm really enjoying it solo. I think journey mode was absolutely the correct call. And I think it's gonna make this a playthrough I can really see to the end and get invested in. Yeah, I know it's easier than ever now, which is awesome. Like, Steam Workshop support for this game is amazing, and I'm really happy that they did it. Companies, like, full-on embracing mods like that is wonderful. My inventory is, like, full. I already have these. I already have this research. Okay. I'm just trying to be quick, because as long as I can get one more bloody tear, we're winning. And I don't need to actually summon a blood. Okay, well, I got the bow. I wasn't looking for the bow, but sure. For the record, I didn't know any of these drops and interactions existed until literally yesterday. Last night, after stream. I just spent a bunch of time on the wiki. Okay, we have no chum buckets. I just spent a bunch of time researching what I could do. Well, you gave me the bow again. A goblin army is approaching from the east? That's really convenient! I need one of those really bad to do a lot of what I'm planning. I have 3 money troughs. Okay. Research advanced combat technique. Research the chum bucket. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Research this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Research this, get rid of this. Research this, get rid of that one. Keep this one, though, because... Awesome, I wasn't necessarily expecting to get those. I don't need wooden crates. And also, it's just from what I was doing. We can get rid of this. I mean, this is funny. Hey, listen, I'm glad to hear that a goblin army has arrived. I'm a little busy. Okay, this is wonderful. Being able to get the goblin tinker is essential to getting the things that I wanted to get done today done. Because there's a lot of accessory combining I want to do. And now we can... Let me just actually close the doors? Guys, stop. Why did I put a door there? Hold on, why did I do that? Y'all are just out here having a good time with the goblins, I can see. This is interesting music. Oh, there they are. Like, where'd all the goblins go? I don't know. Be gone! Be gone! Oh, that was great. Hey, guys. Now, I would really rather the angler not die so that I can then go and do the fishing quest. Cool, thanks. Alright, cool. Yo, dude. This guy likes some surface. I can do that. Alright, so now, to actually get back to what we're supposed to be doing... you know, after I do some quick fishing, now we can go start building our NPC houses. Thank you. Nothing too good out of that. We don't need this. We actually don't technically need to hold on to these anymore. Spiky balls. Sure. Yeah, because what I wanted to do before we were interrupted many times is grab the chain, make a... Where do I make it? Over here. Sawmill. And... oh... Alright, this stupid pile of coins is getting in my way. And then stand here, and then see if I can craft some fun stuff to put down in the place I want to. I think these could look cool on the walls. So I'll do that so we can have enough. Some barrels could be fun. And then, yeah, wooden beams. These, I think, are perfect. And I'm gonna grab some stone. And see if... yeah, these planked walls... I think these'll do. These'll do nicely. And I'm gonna grab a furnace to put in. And, alright, let's teleport over to the jungle. And let's make our way down to the shimmer. Hi, temple. Hey, it's gonna be real easy to get to the temple when we need to. Alright, so the shimmer... I do love that this guy is just still here. I'm not gonna stick around in there. So... yeah, perfect. So, I want to go to the other side over here. And I think, basically, what I'm gonna do is... so we've kind of got this glowing mushroom biome over here, but I don't think I want to use this. I think the glowing mushrooms can just do their own thing over here. And what I'm gonna do is this little section here, this lead up here to where the shimmer is, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna open this area up. And we're gonna build like a sort of like a admittedly less nice version of the like the cave houses that you get chests in. And I think this is where I want my cavern and my cavern NPCs to live. So this is gonna take a while. This is probably gonna be one of the more time-consuming things that I do. I mean, apparently here counts as the glowing mushroom biome. Ever thrown the party NPC in that pool? I have never played with the shimmer. I did see on the wiki that the NPCs have unique designs when you throw them in the shimmer. And honestly, that sounds really fun to try and do. Where do I have it set that the party girl is going to go? Apparently party girl likes the hollow. Throw the party girl in the river. I can do that. Does it make more of oh no, it's the mirror pond. Too many party girls. That'd be really funny. I mean, I'm sure I can do that. I can just mess around with the NPCs to get her to spawn down here. I think she should be able to once I get all of this housing done. Because yeah, I think from now on I'm only gonna build 4 houses per. At least this one's definitely is only gonna have 4 houses in it. Because long term we're only gonna need 4. I think we have enough other NPCs, like NPC housing, just spare. Bugging at her and you have her as an item. Oh, really? I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay. Well, that makes that easy. Perfect. I'll do that when I get the chance. For the record, I don't actually have her yet. I don't have enough houses. Which is one of the main reasons that I'm building NPC houses now. Also just because teleportation is going to be real nice for what we're going to spend today doing. I'm gonna try not to leave this just as like a flat up there. I'm gonna try and actually make this look a little nicer. I'm just cleaning it out first. Listen, I may not be good at building in this game, but I will try and put some effort in. to make some at least basic structures that don't look garbage. This is great right here. I'm gonna leave this as, like, the natural edge of the cave. I actually quite like that. I like that Nougat is just, out here fighting slimes and stuff. You know what? I'm pretty sure the salamander has a drop that I want if I want to make a cell phone. I would love to do that, but I'm not sure if I have the patience to hope for the drops. But I'll absolutely work on it if I just happen to get them. Okay. So, temporarily, let's go up here. Is that still too high? No. This is a really cool spot. The shimmer is very pretty looking. I'm glad I found this when I did. Oops. Okay. That works. That works. So now I'm gonna tear all this out. Just so that I could, you know, roughen up that a bit. Basically just make this, oops. Just make this area nice and wide. I'm gonna cut down these trees, unfortunately. I think gem coins might be craftable. And I'm gonna get rid of... My inventory is full, really. I don't need to hold on to the gems. This can be... These can both be researched. Mushroom torches? I don't need to hold on to mushroom torches. Hey, can you not? Because if I fall into the shimmer, it's gonna be very inconvenient. Oh, I'm confused. There we go. Get rid of this, 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 get rid of this. Okay. So... I'm gonna say about here, I'm gonna want to be the center. So I'm just kind of gonna temporarily put a rope here. And I think about that high up. Maybe a little higher. And then I'll put down some platforms. So this is gonna be the center. So we don't need this rope anymore. And I actually probably could have just done this to begin with. You know what? That's fine, because what I want to do is I want to have chains going down here. So that's like the center part, and then doot. So these are where the NPC houses are gonna start. So from here, there's gonna be wooden beams that go down. And then let's quickly throw down a workbench here, because we're gonna need it. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I know at the end of the day that all of these are basically just going to be the same thing in a slightly different shape. Like, it's going to be made out of the same boxes, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But you know what? I'll put in the effort to make them look a little different, because I think it's cool. Perfect. I think I've left just enough space at the top to look the way I wanted it to. So yeah, there'll be 4 places for NPCs to live here on this structure. And after this, I'm gonna throw down an ocean one. Sorry, I was just checking what time it was in game. And what I'm gonna do with the ocean honestly isn't that different. I want to build something that, like, is, like, over the edge, like almost like a dock coming off of the ocean. And I'll probably do that out of the palm trees and such. I think that could look nice. There's a wall that I missed back here. Alright, let's get the lights in. There we go. I think that's kind of neat looking. Don't ask why I'm not lining up all of the tables in this one to be in the same spot, because truthfully, I don't know either. I guess I just decided to be a little different today. Well, all of these are now valid NPC housing, so let me do just like a little bit with like putting this stuff up. Now, I think these are background things, so I don't. Yeah, that's not gonna stop the door from opening. I guess you can't place barrels on top of each other. That's probably enough barrels. And then I'll put a furnace here. And then, last but not least... I am gonna take out this life crystal. I don't know what's making those noises. Oops. What is that noise? What is that magical sounding noise? What is going on? Make a heart lamp with the heart crystals. Good point that I should put one here. I actually have these in my menu. I forgot about them. I mean, I could put a bass statue down, but, like... I don't need to put a void vault here. I think it wouldn't look great. But I'm gonna put in... one heart lantern. I'm gonna actually hang two. I'm gonna try and put them... like that. And I'm not actually sure if I have campfires in my menu. So I'm gonna just craft one. And I'm gonna just throw that about there. There we go. I like that. That's pretty much what my vision was of having this. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna go like right here. I'm not sure why, but I prefer that. Now, there are a couple NPCs that I actually would like to have move here, specifically. One of those is the Demolitionist. So I'm gonna tell the Demolitionist to live here. Apparently he likes being in the cavern. So I'm gonna tell him to move down here. Tavern Keep can stay here for now, that's fine. What is that sound? It's driving me crazy. Is it these failings? I'm gonna need a bug net to deal with that. Okay, I'm gonna throw these in the grinder. Keep the gem corns. These can all go in here, probably. I'll hold on to my rope. Chain with platform. Alright, so when daytime comes, they're gonna start moving into here. Thank you. Oh neat, an enchanted nightcrawler. Oh, okay. Give me something fun. An angler hat! I actually do need this. I'm gonna put you in the money trough. I'm gonna say the money trough can be where, like, the fishing stuff ends up. So I'm gonna do this for now. The apprentice bait we don't need. So let's... let's head over to the other ocean, because I'm just gonna tell you, this ocean is not going to be pretty once we're done with it. Sorry, you've got palm trees. I want palm trees. Can I replace acorns on this? Like, are those... I think those are actual saplings. Now, I don't know if I can craft blocks out of shells, but, I want to find out. Actually, it just says can be placed. Can I, like... what are these, then? Seashells. These are materials. What is a lightning whelk shell? Okay. Like, I'm just gonna grab these. Copper the dog has arrived. I mean, not exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Okay. So let's go down here. I do need, like, coral. I need a good bit of coral. Let's be smart here. Hi, Chris plays SMO. How do I... Is that enough? No, it's not enough coral! I need more. Oops. We might need to harvest some resources from, the other ocean as well. You know what? I'm gonna see what the hell I can do with these shell piles. Maybe there's something interesting. Can these be, like, extractinated or something? That's actually a great question. I don't know where the extractinator is in here. I love that that is the most, like, generic dolphin.wave sound of all time. It's perfect. Okay, yes, it's cool that we can have, pets arrive. I need the actual NPCs to show up. Where is the extractinator? I know it's in here. There it is. It doesn't say anything about shell piles. Well... Dolphin.wave. Well, this is now the most boring and bland ocean I ever did see. Now, I think I maybe might be able to do something with the bamboo that could look nice. Actually, bamboo I do already have researched. Alright, let's quickly run over here. How much do I need for palm wood? 100. Alright, this is gonna sting. Because I actually want these trees. But to be fair, I got a banana! Alright, this is gonna be the last one I break. No one else needs to die. These ones can all stay. But now we have palm wood. I'm gonna quickly and as carefully as I can grab some coral. Since this is kind of the ocean for us. For the record, coral is not necessarily for construction purposes. This is for the purpose of getting potions. But I want to do something neat with them. So coral, water chest I don't need, hook I don't need, banana. We'll be holding on to you. You've got a... I just threw away those acorns. That was really dumb. We've got something interesting to do with them there, fruit. Once some folks actually start moving in down here. Actually, you know what? Honestly, the demolitionist is already there. That might be enough. to do what I want. So let's... The clothier. Oh, right, I forgot you still needed to spawn. Let's go blocks. Let's grab palm wood. Let's grab bamboo. What else do I think could be fun? Well, really, just with these. What can I do with these? Like, palm wood? Ooh, palm wood is very pretty. Here's an interesting thought. Let's make some bamboo fences. And what if I just stack these on top of each other? Okay, yeah. Now let's make palm wood fences. How do these look? Oh, the palm wood fence looks way better. Alright, that's 100% what we're gonna do. So these will be... These palm wood fences, these are gonna be what's gonna be holding up all the structure. So let's just get rid of those. Now, I think the bamboo furniture could look quite nice, though. Let's get some tables. Let's grab a workbench. I think these lanterns could be very nice. And then I think... Doors, I definitely want these palm wood doors. Why can I make these? Oh, is it because there's stuff in the chests nearby? The witch doctor is here. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang walla walla bing bang, etc. Also there is something I actually really should do, and it's gonna look very goofy. But I need a toilet. Apparently you get a bonus to fishing power if you're sitting on a toilet. I don't know. Just... Maybe I'm being trolled, but... Let's throw in some torches, because those are fun. Alright. So let's go here. Let's level out to just a little bit above. This is gonna be the entrance beginning of the dock. And I think I'm gonna make it that it's just going to sort of do that. I will make it ramp up. And then the entrance will be right here. I didn't count it all. 1, 2... Hold on. I'm gonna be real careful about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then let's see how this is gonna look. It's a little awkward with that being there. Oh, perfect! It doesn't have to be there. Oh, wow. Aha, that looks awesome! Oh, sweet! Alright, perfect. I've made this one too tall. I broke the wrong level. also kind of gonna be our, you know, our tiki torches on quote-unquote either side of the entrance, you know, just suspend your disbelief a little bit. I didn't even look at if the shells could be used for anything. Hold on. That was like the whole point. I want to see if... Not the magic conch. No. Like, just give me a bunch of seashells. Can these be used to make anything interesting? So, seemingly not really. I mean, I'll ask you. Can these be used to make any, like, furniture or anything? No, they can be used to make reef blocks. I don't think that's really the aesthetic I'm going for. So yeah, we're just gonna have a nice, pleasant little 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, pleasant little structure going out here. Why did I do that? And then out here, this is gonna be the edge of the dock, and that's gonna have everything going on. We're not just gonna do regular torches in this one, because these lanterns are pleasing to look at. I'll put in the doors. And then this will be sort of like the pylon will go here. And all that sort of thing. Actually, maybe the bamboo fence would work here. I need to get this out. Not exactly sure, but let's get the NPC houses in first. Let's get these finished. Then I'll start thinking about the practicalities of how I want the edge of it to look. I didn't make chairs. I don't actually see palmwood chairs. Am I just not looking closely enough, or... Oh! They're like little stools. Okay, no, they can have actual chairs. I'll give them matching bamboo chairs. Oh no, yours should be there. There we go. And then this one, closest to the edge, this needs to be the angler. Who else wants to be here? The stylist and the pirate. Both folks we don't have. Well, because the pirate's hard mode. Now, what I'm thinking is that this can be sort of whatever size it needs to be, but I'm gonna do something like this. Where it's like, it's overhanging slightly, and then before here, oops. Alright, do you see the vision? See? You know? I think that's kind of neat. And I'll put a tiki torch here. And then a toilet. And then probably the pylon can sit here-ish. And now, let me get a gills potion and a flipper potion. Also a shine potion. I am a fan of this. Oh, no. I'm a fan of this. I think it's neat. It's very simple. But... I mean, let's be real, most things I do creatively are simple, and that's why I like them. These are probably the two most important ones. In terms of NPC structures that need to get built. There we go. Just a nice, cute little dock. And that's pretty much, yeah, perfect for where we need it to be, because that'll let us get to the dungeon and the Crimson easily. I'll probably put the snow one maybe, like, around here. Or here. I'm not actually sure, because there needs to be a desert one eventually. That'll probably go around here. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do the desert one. I don't have a plan. Let's run back to... I don't need the swordfish on me anymore. That's just kind of taking up space. Torches can go up here. The rope, I'll just hold on to for the funsies. Let's run back to the jungle. Okay, perfect. The witch doctor's in the jungle. I know you like being here. And the painter is. So I'm gonna say your houses should be permanent. Like... You should be reserved for that. You should be reserved for that. Because... Oh, and the Dryad, actually. The Dryad should be here. Where does the arms dealer go? Arms dealer goes to the desert. Mechanic... Golfer needs to go to the forest. And I already have that built, so let's do that. I'm gonna run down here because the demolitionist is there, and all being well, he will let us buy a pylon. Can I have my minimap back? Thanks. And then we don't need to keep doing this kind of long and twisty run through the jungle just to see the shimmer. Because we can put maybe, like, here or here. Somewhere that's got, like, a place to fish underground. I mean, I might be able to, like, get one here of some kind. But yeah, let's see. Do you... Yes, you have the cavern pylon. Perfect. We finally got our third pylon. That is wonderful. Like, I could probably, honestly, if I got, like, a bottomless water bucket, I could make this into a pond to fish in. Like, right here. That would be pretty cool, actually, to do, like, a nice big ol' artificial pond. Like, this big chunk that's in the center, just get rid of that. Sorry, I just noticed the Goblin Tinkerer is literally right here. Hey, dude. Oops! Hey, I need rocket boots, and I also need the workshop. Thanks. Where do you live? You're gonna live... in the cavern! Hey, you live right there now. Alright. So, there are a couple things that I want to do with the Tinker's Workshop. Why is this music so ominous? Oh, there's another goblin army approaching. Okay. Hey, do I have musket balls? Hey, okay, cool. Tungsten. Just before the party girl spawns. Are these under, like, weapons? Yes, they are. Tungsten bullets. Let's have some fun. Oh my god! Bam, 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 bam! Bam, 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 bam. Appleman. I wish this thing auto-fired. I wish I didn't have to keep clicking. That's like my one thing with like early game weapons in this game, is that sometimes there's a lot of clicking. I mean, yes, I know, the star cannon is right there, but... sometimes I just need to use my funny orange handgun. Finally, I was wondering how long it was going to take me to beat 50 of these, one of these types. For the record, at some point in this nice flat area over here, I swear I plan on building a nice spot to deal with enemies and such. Honestly, I wonder if it would be better to just do it over the ocean. Oh, the merchant died. Okay. Oh, wait, that means I can't get a bug net. He'll respawn. Oh, you know, by the way, that needs to follow the angler. obviously we can't build anything in the hollow, because I don't even know where the hollow is going to be. I have a feeling NPCs can't move in during a goblin army. Which is somewhat inconvenient. Hey, the merchant's back! Alright, so... I don't need a cooking pot. Be down all the time. Yeah. Let me grab my Tinker's Workshop. So finally, we can combine things. And one of the goals of things I would like to combine is to get Terra Spark boots, which I didn't know were entirely available in this mode, or in before hard mode. So I think if I get these two, yeah, I can make Spectre boots. So that's like part 1. It's only part 1, but it is part 1. And now we... Now, I did not realize this door had been broken. For the record, I think these 2 NPC houses are probably going to get removed at some point and turned into space for me to work in. But as well, let's go into accessories. Shiny red balloon. So I have a tsunami in a bottle, a blizzard in a bottle, and a cloud in a bottle. Is that enough? I wonder. To go... I don't think so. I think we are gonna need the sandstorm balloon. But basically, you can also make like a bundle of a bunch of balloons doing with this. And you know, we'll get there eventually. I'm gonna bring this over to the angler. Oh, I guess these guys moved in over here. Are either of you happy? No, neither of you are very happy. I mean, to be fair, that's because you're kind of not supposed to live here. Do I have any other NPCs who'd like to be in the ocean? Who I can tell to go over here? No. The angler is the only one. Alright, this guy likes the surface. That's unfortunate, because I would like to, Oh, right. Piggy bank! Not my chumcaster, my sitting duck, and my goldworms. Excellent. I mean, to be fair, it's not big of a deal. It's not like a big deal at all, because I can just do that. A seaweed planter. Why not? Why is the cursor doing that? Furniture. Seaweed planter. So, let's pack this up. Let's quickly do some shimmering. Because there are a couple things we can do with the shimmer. Now, one of them involves these. Let's research the Fisherman's Pocket Guide. And then we're gonna grab 2 of these. Because what I've learned is you can do something really cheeky with that. We need 1 gold worm, and we need any fruit. So this is where our banana is gonna come in handy. And thankfully, hell yeah, we can do that. So, 1 gold worm. I need that. Anyway, this increases fishing skill, so I'm just gonna learn this, even though it's completely pointless to. That's like that's just a permanent buff to, fishing power. I forget what this does, but throwing any fruit makes ambrosia. Permanently increase mining and building speed. That's what this does. I'm gonna learn it again because it's fun. And then there's one other thing, but if I throw Fisherman's Pocket Guide in here, what this'll do is it'll become the last one of the fishing information items we need. So now we can combine all these together. And that's just kind of cheeky, and I love it. Hey, listen, if I've got the power to do this sort of thing, I'm good. I'm 100% gonna do it. If I can mess around with this, I'm 100% gonna find ways to mess around with it. Alright, that's our shimmering done. I'm pretty sure if I grab all of these things that we got off of... I think that's it. Oh, is there one more? I think I have all of them. Yeah, this thing. Oh, no, there must be one more. Am I missing it, or in this list, or do we not actually have it? Oh, we might be missing one. Nope, it's the step stool. It's the step stool. So I'm pretty sure all of these can be used to... Really? Hold on. I'm gonna quickly look up on my phone. What I'm missing for this. It's this. Okay, so do I have that? I don't have one of them. That's why I can't do it. Okay, but you can combine all these together, plus one other thing from the traveling merchant. And that lets you make something. Unfortunately, I am missing that one thing, so we are not going to do that right now. Why is the music so ominous again? Like, what is happening to warrant this? Is it just because it's a thunderstorm out? It might be. Okay. I think at this point we are kind of just waiting for NPCs to spawn to do a lot of things. I think we do have enough open homes. Like, there's a couple open spots here. Yeah, there's actually a decent few open spots here. There's 3. That'll help. So, just to take a break from building for a sec, let's craft some new potions. We're gonna need all of these, because I basically just wrote this my notes as hold on to all of these, and then just go through and add one extra thing to the inventory, and then you can get the ammo reservation. And then get rid of the double cod, and then grab lenses. And that's how you get the archery potion. And then get rid of the lenses. And then grab vertebrae. And that's how you get the battle potion. And then amber. This is an important one, because we can craft... Wait, where are they? Wait, I have amber, though. Wait, hold on, what? It says that should make a crate... I should be able to make a crate potion. Am I missing something? No. Amber, Moonglow. Oh, did I not grab Shiverthorns? Oops, I just didn't grab Shiverthorns out of this menu. I just didn't grab these ones. There's crate potions. We're gonna get the fishing potions. It's going to happen. We're getting the fishing potions. We're just gonna make them. Armor... Okay, so we need to get armored cavefish still. Crispy honey blocks we need to get. Because I don't think... Yeah, we don't have, like, honey, so we're gonna have to do that. That we can't do. That we can't do yet. We can do this one. That's the rage potion. We can grab mushrooms. And we can get the regeneration potion. I'm just gonna make 20 of them, why not? We have coral. So we can make sonar potions. These are, like, some of the best fishing potions you could ever ask for. I love sonar potions. I need to get cactus for thorns. Titan potions we can make. We just need bones. And I know we have some potions just sitting in here, but, like, it's fine. Like, sitting in these chests, but... And now... we have just received so many upgrades. Regen potions, don't need to hold on to these. Invisibility potions, thorns potions we do. Archery potion, no. Crate potion, nope. Sonar potions, nope. Fishing potions we do still need. Potions of return, magic power, battle, water walking we do still need. Teleportation we do still need. Life force we do still need. So many potions. And I'm actually going to go through here. And I'm going to remove, I'm going to mark off. I'm just going to delete them from the, I'm actually not going to delete them from the list. I'm going to cross them off if we've already done them in my notes. As that will greatly help me later when we come back to doing more of this. There. All those are crossed off because we've done them now. Let's go into here. Okay, that's fine. It's probably about time that we start actually fishing as well. I just realized I have spiky balls up there. Oops. Because a lot of the things that I want to do basically just require a lot of fishing. And we are in the ocean. Also, I have learned that, apparently, I actually have a mount for this. Believe it or not. If I go in... Oops. Mollusk whistle. Swap out my horse for a flamingo. Yeah, apparently this grants extra fishing power just by doing that. Alright, so we do need to get ocean crates. So I guess really what we do is we go sonar potions and crate potions. We just hit the buff on both of them, which also granted, apparently that granted Calm, Heartreach, and Hunter. Why did that happen? When I hit B. Where did it get those from? We need those! Pink jellyfish is fine. So yeah, now we can just sit and wait, sorta. Yeah, today's not exactly gonna be action-packed, for the record. I mean, calm is nice. I'll take that. Yep, we're just chilling. I don't even need to fish, because I don't need to fish up, like, everything anymore. I'm just waiting for the right things to show up. I'll take bombfish. It'll be a little more interesting when there's actual fish that we want. Perfect. I have reminded myself of one thing, and it is conveniently from you. I need a bug net. That's actually important for fishing later. Even though we have, like, infinite bait, we need to get a different kind of bait, because we need to fish in lava. Okay. Yeah, I need 4 ocean crates, and then we don't need to fish in the ocean anymore. Yeah, and I'll take golden crates as well, because once we can dupe those... like the eye in the background. Trout. So if I like jump out of here, can I actually see the fishing power go down? Oh my god, you can. It actually changed. I don't need iron crates. I almost clicked for it. Oh. I had a golden crate on the line and it didn't let me get it. Just do that again. I'll take pink jellyfish. I don't need to take those anymore because I've got one at home. So I can duplicate those now whenever I want. Ocean crate. I'm not sure how much the crate potion affects chances to fish up crates, but I think it's by a pretty decent amount. Yeah, that's all the ocean crates we'll ever need. so I'm gonna keep the horse saddle on me. The bug net needs to be upgraded. I'm gonna do this now before I forget. With hellstone bars. Now, I don't actually know which crafting station I do this at. Yeah, the lava-proof bug net. We need that. Where is that? It's under miscellaneous. Tools. Lava-proof bug net. We're gonna need that. This can go... Alright, so fish, etc. We can now learn ocean crates. Go into furniture. And... Oops! I did not mean to throw away my crate potions. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna favorite everything that... I'm gonna put this here. And then quick stack those to nearby chests. And we pretty much go cowabunga. Mainly just because it's funny. This is actually what we need, the water walking boots. That's literally the only thing out of that I think we actually need. I think everything else is just neat. Oh, the trident, that's fun. We don't have those. Gold bars, sure. Shark bait? Yo! Hold on. We'll see what's up with it. Hold on. Is this? Yeah, it's this pet! Oh, I love this pet. This pet is so goofy. Yes. Hell yeah. Alright. Sure. There we go. Now we can basically just delete everything else. Sure. There we go. The zephyrfish I'm actually gonna throw in the piggy bank. I'll throw you in over here. And yeah, there we go. Ocean crates are done. So let's mark off the ocean. Now we do need to go fishing somewhere underground. We just need to get like one. I think we literally need to get a single fish. Maybe we need to get a little more than a single fish. It's not far off, though. Yeah. I think actually that right there is plenty enough. Okay, I am not seeing NPCs moving in. I'm a little worried about that. I guess it's early in the day, but I might need to... Specular fish we don't need. It's armored cave fish. Oh, I think this pond might be a little too small. Armored cave fish. How many of these do I need? Oh, literally just the one. Okay, we don't need to be here anymore. Alright, so that's just a potion ingredient. And... so... Blood moon fishing is almost done, but I would like to get one more thing. I'd also like to go over here. Talk to... Is there really no space here? No, there is space here for someone. Caught in the Crimson. Is there anywhere to fish in the Crimson? I mean, there's down there, so... I'll do it. I swear once we get a lot of this fishing done, I'll be able to do some cool stuff with all of these fish. Does this count as the Crimson? I don't know where I'm getting Hunter and Heart Reach from. What the hell is Rock Lobster? I wanted that. I'll take Bombfish. Flounder. That's a fish I don't have. I don't have Flounder, so I will fish for these. Bloody Manowar. Okay, it does count. Okay, I can get Crimson Tigerfish here as well. Okay. A ship's wheel. Okay. I could have sworn I got 3 flounders. Oh, well. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, do I have... Oh! I didn't know that the Void Vault did that. Don't do that, please. Yeah, that explains where those random buffs were coming from. Okay. Yeah, don't do that, please. I don't want you to do that. That's not the way I'm trying to use that. Oh. Okay. I guess there was more stuff on the ground still. I don't know if Flounder will ever be useful. That was really mean to say about Flounder. Okay, so... they need to do lava. Alright, what I should really do is we need to go down to hell. We need to try and get some... while I'm falling, let's grab some potions that are going to be useful for what we're going to do here. Obsidian Skin. Calming. Those will both be useful. Is there anything else that'd be useful for when I'm just sitting there trying to fish? I don't think so. I'm just gonna activate both of those now. And the goal is to just sort of find... I don't know where they spawn or how they work. But basically... critters. I need hell critters. And I don't know where they really live or how to get them. I guess maybe I can break this background stuff and see if any pop out. Not really. I'm effectively just looking for bugs. I guess I may as well open that. I don't really need to, honestly. Yeah, I'm not sure where... I don't see, like, any bugs. Drop that in the lava, okay? Thank you. That can just go to hell. Lava fishing. No, just fishing. Hold on. I'm gonna figure out how you get these critters, because we need these. Because they're basically just a special type of bait. So yeah, like hell butterflies. During daytime, wild, okay. Like ash? It says they spawn when you like, it looks like when you break like keys. Exactly sure that's correct, but that seems to be the best thing for me to do, to just go along here and just go and hope that one of these drops. The butterflies. Or there's like 3 different types, I think, which does make things more difficult. Because it means... Yeah, I just keep getting, like, fire blossoms. Okay, my obsidian skin still has a bit. Yeah, I am really not seeing a whole lot of this. To be fair, I don't think this is the easiest way to do this. I think, like, lava fishing is supposed to be a little later in the game. I wonder if I do, like, that. Or maybe it has to be these? No. That didn't change anything. Oh, does it mean this stuff? Oh, maybe it means this stuff. Because it did call it grass, and this is a lot more grass looking. Yeah, but I still haven't seen any. Yeah, I think it is this stuff. It's definitely this stuff, yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, this stuff is just... very rare. Alright, well... now that we know... I have 1 ashgrass seed. I could, in theory, make like a giant bridge of just ash and this stuff. And I guess really I should get like a sickle so I can get a lot of ashgrass seeds. Die. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be harder than I thought it would be. Because they are... yeah, when they said rare, they meant it. Okay. It is also nighttime now, so... oh no, that allows the... that allows for hay. Okay, oops. Well, I guess... we're making our hell bridge a little ahead of schedule. Because I'm gonna make a lava critter generator. And I'll just let this grow and spread while I go do other things. That seems like it'll work. This'll do. And then if I just like plop this down like there. There we go. And then that should grow along this. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Stop bothering me. On one hand, having a better summon would be heavenly. On the other hand, that nougat. I can't just betray nougat. Like, I have no plans to do the Wall of Flesh today. And in fact, with how long this list is of stuff I want to do, like, I'm not even sure if it'll be the next time I play. But, you know. If I'm gonna build a giant bridge that I want grass to grow on, in the underworld. I mean, I may as well do it this way, right? I'd be silly not to. And I mean, I'm sure this will come in useful at some other point. I don't want that. I turned on a calming potion, and I'm still getting slapped with so many enemies. Good lord. Apparently I should have gotten an iron skin potion as well. Good lord. Get out of there. Die. Let me block this off. Nice, an obsidian bathtub. Good to know that the demons of hell still have a good hygiene. A comforting thought, really. If the demons can do it, you can do it too. There, I have no idea if the grass has started spreading yet, but hopefully this will help. And then, honestly, I can probably repurpose part of this as a nice rooftop to sit and... what am I thinking of? To fish in the lava. We'll get a nice spot set up for that, so we can get some cool things. Please die. Thank you very much. What is that? Oh, water walking. Is there stuff in the void bag again? No. Interesting how that acts as like a second inventory for when you... I'm not gonna want to put potions in there because I don't know. I should test that to see exactly how that works when it's still closed. Because I just want them to work like piggy banks, not like actual continuations of my inventory. Because that's kind of confusing. I mean, I have infinite potions, so I guess just storing all of my potions in there and just using them whenever isn't like a terrible idea. But I don't want to accidentally turn on a battle potion when I'm trying to have less enemies spawn or something, you know? Okay, this is probably plenty enough for the purposes of getting grass to spawn, right? If all I'm trying to do is grow grass... Oh my god, where did this lava come from? Okay, well, I don't think that's gonna cause too much of a problem. Why did I do this? This defeats the entire purpose. Alright. So the grass should spread across this. We should be able to get some critters this way. It is very slow, but it is at least there. No, don't throw away my magic mirror. I like my magic mirror. Once again, the incredibly intimidating music. I guess this is just Thunderstorm. Potions, Featherfall. I don't need Ash anymore. Yeah, I'm a little worried that I've done something wrong. That or the NPCs have just run out of space. But, like, there are homes here. Have I not met the requirements for any others? Surely there should be more. God, merchants, well, let's just go down. Dryad, painter, witch doctor, dye trader, arms dealer, mechanic, stylist, angler. Okay, you know what? Honestly, the only other one is party girl. How do you even get her to spawn? Well, that explains why NPCs aren't spawning. Oh! It's just rare for her to spawn. Okay. Understandable. Alright, well that makes sense. We don't need obsidian skin potions from now on, but I'll take the calming potion. Well, let's just go look at the fishing we still need to do, then. And the first is desert. That might be a problem. That's the wrong button. Hey. Sky Lakes and Surface. You really like giving me the same quests over and over again. Let's take all the buffs. Flying over here. We may need to, okay. We may need to make a pond to fish in. Neat, apparently that's 50 quests I've completed for the angler. Cool. That's not 50 on just this account, on just this character though. Okay. We're gonna make a little artificial oasis. That's what we're gonna do. Happening. Because I have just realized we don't really need a bottomless water bucket. We have infinite water buckets. Okay, let's quickly gravitation potion. Whee! Alright. So I said I wanted this to be... This is going to become an artificial corruption. And I'm going to expand this island out to have a fishing pond on it. So this is going to be our artificial corruption up here. And we're going to get up to it. Oops. Oops. Okay, no more gravitation. We're gonna get up here using this rope. There we go. So now we have a way up. That I think is pretty good. Now let's get some sand down. So I'm actually gonna quickly dive into here. Sandstone. I have researched this. let's do a little bit of research on what these are made out of. Appears to be just very much a lot of sandstone. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm just trying to think of, like, how am I gonna, you know, what am I gonna do to make this one interesting? Because I think what I would like to do is make this... Have a good sleep. Thank you for the good luck, I appreciate it. How much cactus do we need? We need 100, so I'm unfortunately just gonna end up deforesting this desert for a sec. So we're gonna put our little artificial desert pond here. That was a tumbleweed. Okay, hold on. I keep hitting the money trough instead of... Alright, there's also a desert over here. I need to steal some more... cactus. Preferably not corrupt cactus? Or, I guess, crimson cactus? Thank you. Excellent. Do I have desert torches researched? That would be wonderful. I don't think I have any biome torches researched. I'm pretty sure I have some, though, just sitting in a chest over here. Yeah, we're just gonna use these. So, while I'm here, let's grab, you know, blocks. Let's grab some cactus. Let's grab some sandstone. You know, let's take a look and see what options we've got. We can make smooth sandstone. Okay. And then smooth sandstone. What can this be made into? Okay, this can do pretty much everything. Okay, we'll make it out of this stuff mostly. I'll grab all the walls we'll need. I'll build the doors out of this stuff. And I'll build these lanterns, because these are quite nice looking. I'm a fan of the cactus-y... I'm a fan of the cactus workbench. Cactus chairs. And cactus tables, wherever those are. Yeah. This is fun. I like this stuff. And then we can do sandstone platforms as well. That'll work. So who's gonna move into the desert? The dye trader, the arms dealer, and the steampunker eventually. I think for this one, I kind of want to like build it like into the ground. So I kind of want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to do something like this. So it's all gonna be like an underground thing. Which honestly means I don't really need to do much with this. Hold on. Oh. Okay, so I am gonna have to take this out, I think, in order to lay down the smooth sandstone. Alright, and then once I build these NPC houses, we will get to building our... So yeah, this is gonna go down into here. This honestly could probably be a trapdoor of some kind. Maybe I can make one. Maybe if I grabbed iron, I could. Doesn't seem like it. That might change at some point. I might change how this is laid out. So this can all be platforms. Okay. Oh, this is a little too tall. Oops. Actually, is it? No. 1, 2. No, that's correct. That's how that's meant to be. And then I'll go... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I know that this is eating into the current bit of water, but it's fine. Honestly, in the snow biome... Well, we already have a pond in the snow biome, so I'll probably just make use of that. I feel like I am perhaps building all of this stuff a little too centered around, you know, fishing as a concept. Hold on, let me, You know, I don't think necessarily this is like everything I don't know. I feel like it makes sense. At least. Okay. So I'm gonna do this, and then 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, like... Cool. And I think just for some flavor, I'm kind of tempted to, like, go another layer down, and so kind of have like this room is like slightly further in, so this one is actually here instead, just to give this one a bit more unique of a shape for basically no reason. know how this block replacing stuff works. It doesn't seem to like to work with sand. Let's just, do that. That should keep things clean. Okay. It's fine. It's not like we're not rebuilding this all anyways. Ah! I accidentally had sand selected instead of smooth sandstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thankfully I built this up exactly as much as I needed to. And I'm actually gonna do... I can put this sand back on top now. Give the idea that it's like built into the ground. Wow, it's really dark. Okay. So I'm gonna throw the door on here. Yeah, the enemies can kind of just walk right in, which is a bit of an issue, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Smile. Can you not? Thank you. I'm gonna need to get rid of this water somehow, which should also drain into here. Level. So I'm just gonna go this. Fill this in with sand, and that'll get rid of that. Oops. There we go. There. Funky little staircasey thing. It's unfortunate that I have to take out all of that sand to just put it all back in like a few minutes, but you know, whatever. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This part especially sucks. Because that's a lot of sand I need to just fill back in. Oops. Okay. Let's quickly run up here and just go... There we go. And then throw all the walls in. I'll fix that one in a sec. Don't worry. I see them. I see the naughty little walls that are where they're not supposed to be. Yeah, this one's kind of neat. I don't know. I feel like I made this one a little gimmicky, but you know what? That's fine. I'll do the lanterns again. I like doing the lanterns in the ocean one, so we'll pop those down again. I think they look quite nice. And then we've got that. And then I'll just throw in table, 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 chair, chair, chair. Yeah, this one is not exactly the greatest idea I've ever had, with just a platform being there. That might need to get changed. But the thing is that it looks cool, so like I kind of don't want to have to change it. I mean, either way, I think that's a pretty neat looking structure. I think that's cool. Now, who likes the desert? The dye trader and the arms dealer. So, dye trader and arms dealer. You can both go into here. That moves you out of other housing as well. And now, I'm just gonna dig a big hole, honestly. Let me quickly, the dye trader is already here. But you don't already want, hold on. Let me get rid of some of this stuff we're not gonna need. We're gonna need a lot of sand. I'm also just gonna go water... Yeah, water buckets. We have water. But also... Gills potion... I'm gonna just pop Gills potions in here for a bit. As well as... Do I have mining potions? Yes, I do. So this is gonna, like, be the edge. And then everything past here is gonna be a nice big ol' pond. I have no idea if this is going to be enough water. I have genuinely no idea. I hope it's good. I will do today's fishing quest, don't worry. I just want to get this done first. So it needs to be about level to there, so it's going to be about here where it needs to go to. Which does mean a little bit of this is going to happen. Sorry. I think this should be big enough. Before I put in any attempt to, like, make this, like, look nice at all, let's... This is gonna take a while. It's a lot of water. A lot of water. That's about as tall as I would want that to be. I'm not getting anything over here saying that I'm getting debuffed for being here. I mean, the oyster is actually exactly what I was looking for in doing this. One of the things. So I think this may, in fact, be a large enough pond. I think we've succeeded. Underground and caverns. Okay. I suppose we could set up this pond. That wouldn't be hard to do. I could probably do that before the end of this night. Right, I can't pylon here because no one has... The damn people aren't happy enough. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna... What the heck is a sapphire bunny? Neat. That's a new one. Alright, this one's gonna be a lot easier. We're just literally gonna do this. Let me grab some water buckets and boop. We got a ways to go on this one. I don't remember if there's actually anything else we need to fish for down here, but... Like, in the underground. But there's tons of quests that require underground fishing, so there's no reason not to do this. I do love the idea that I'm literally artificially creating a pond so that fish can spawn in it. That's definitely how fish exist. That's definitely how you make fish exist. That is, I think, as tall as I want that to be. My fish buffs have run out. I already got an armored cavefish, didn't I? Whatever. But yeah, now whenever we need to fish down here, it's gonna be effortless. Not so lost in paradise. Oh, it's a big old painting. I don't have room for it, unfortunately. I mean, because otherwise I'd love to, but it's just, it's too big. Alright, let's pop home. You know what, I'll throw the sapphire bunny in here, why not? Alright, I don't need Gills potions, mining potions. I will keep the shine potions. I'll keep the calm potions. So now that we've got a nice desert set up. Wow, it is getting a little lonely here. It's getting a little lonely here in the forest. Let's get the people who are actually supposed to live here to all live here. Because that includes the merchant, the zoologist. I'm gonna take you out of that room. The guide... I want the guide to be there. And then the golfer can go here. Oops. The golfer can go here. So in theory, these rooms could now all become like a nice... I could move like this stuff indoors. Which I think would just be nice overall. And yeah, that gets this sorted out to be the way that I want it to be. And yeah, there we go. We've got... I mean, we've got a setup for a pylon over here. Is there anyone who, like, really likes the angler? Let me... I'm not gonna look on my phone. I'm just gonna open a wiki. Terraria NPCs. Like, living preferences. Oh yeah, the merchant hates the angler. That explains why that didn't work. Does anyone like the angler? The golfer likes the angler. Wait, hold on. If I quickly go over here then. No, you don't have the ocean pylon. Is there anyone else who likes being with the angler? The pirate? I mean, yeah, that would be great. I can't do that. Like, hold on, what is like the recommended? If I go to the page for pylons, there was a page of like recommendations as to how to get this one. It's the pirate again. I can't do the pirate. Alright, I think we might just have to live without this pylon for a while. Until the pirate moves in. Which is a little unfortunate, but I guess what are we gonna do, huh? Alright, let's go fishing in the desert. We at least need oysters. Is that the only thing we actually need there? That might be the only thing we actually need there. Also, I do still need to run back here because, oopsie daisy, I don't have a pylon here yet. Did the other person move in yet? Didn't I set... I swear I said someone else too. Yeah, the arms dealer. Wait, did I write the arms dealer down for 2 different places? No. Where is the arms dealer? Is the arms dealer in the jungle right now? I need you to move, buddy. Alright, anyway. We need to... It doesn't say we need desert crates. I didn't write down that we need desert crates, I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, it does not look like we need desert crates. But we need oysters. We need lots of oysters. Well, only 5, actually. I'll take another flounder. What is a rock lobster? Oh, it's just a material. Okay. I don't need another flounder. Also, I should remember that doing this. How? Okay, well... Sure. Apparently the nurse is dead. I mean, I'll take an Oasis crate. Oh! That might be a problem. That's not where you were meant to go. Okay, so oysters, we can do that. And then... wherever they are they in their miscellaneous? Yes, they are. So these give these pearls. And these are the ones that we want. Pink pearls. Yeah, and this is why I'm glad that this is why we're glad we did it this way. And I wasn't just gambling on opening these. Because can you imagine how much of a hell this would have been? Please. Please. My hope can only take so much. Thank you. I mean, yeah, cool. That's what we needed from here. Pink pearls. Wanna see something cool? I don't know why the arms dealer isn't coming here. But anyway, now what I can do? Take one of these. Go here. Oop. The Galaxy Pearl, which permanently increases our luck stat. And that just seems pretty nice, to be honest with you. There, that's the last shimmer thing. But these pearls also have another use. And that is that they can be turned into a potion. With one of these, I'm not sure which. Do I need something else for this? I need ladybugs. Okay, so not quite yet. But yeah, so I need to somehow collect ladybugs. Which presumably I'm only gonna be able to do in the day. So in the meantime, while I wait for the day, so the desert is done. Let's actually do the jungle, because that's only got one thing in it. All we need to do is get jungle crates. Don't need double cod. Don't need base fish. Don't need neon tetras. Don't need bombfish, I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here a while in order to get these jungle crates. I like this NPC house. This one turned out neat. Okay, I kind of vibe with the Mystic Frog. You've got to be kidding me. Huh? Wow. Truly is a Mystic Frog. What do you know? Of course, I get a jungle crate on the line. This is why I want to make the accessory that means the line never breaks. There's actually quite a few fishing accessories, but it's all kind of down to luck if you get them, which, nah. It's fine. My plan is basically to have, like, one of the loadouts at the side specifically for fishing. And I think we do need gold crates. I think. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit. It honestly is probably very worth it to... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Tell you what. I really should make fishing potions before I go too crazy doing this. And I think I've got a good strategy as to how. I've got to go find one of the hives. Which, I could have just used my teleporter to go down to the cavern. Because literally the only way that I found these before is by falling through with the shimmer. So that wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done. Hi, guys. Okay. Cool. Don't know why those were there. So basically what I want to do is just go in here. I mean, I haven't researched javelins, so you know what? I want to get some buckets. Just some empty buckets. And fill these with honey. I only need one to research honey. Honey is useful to have. But now, I'm going to ruin this poor beehive by slathering it in water. Just so much water. That should probably be enough. Actually technically wasn't enough, but 100 honey blocks will let us research them. And then now that I have honey blocks researched, I can go here and make crispy honey blocks. Research these. Take the crispy honey blocks. And then these make fishing potions. So now combine these with the fishing potions in here. We can research these. And now we have all the fishing potions we'll ever need. I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to hit that button. So now, that'll just buff our fishing power up. A goblin army is approaching from the east. Damn it. Hey, what do you need? Underground tundra. I'll find somewhere. Is there any chance I get there before the goblins? No. So presumably they're, like, right around here, right? I mean, I really don't need this more than once. I don't think the goblins drop anything interesting. I think basically the only reason to do this is to get the Goblin Tinkerer, which, I mean, feels fairly obvious, and it's a really good NPC. Oh, well, I got a harpoon. That is indeed a new weapon. I mean, yeah, but I can just do this. I feel like this weapon is significantly overpowered because of this mode. Like, projectiles that pierce through all enemies that I can just go like this with. I mean, that feels kind of crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. I am going to need to make fishing ponds that are easily accessible underground from a lot of my pylons. Like, the desert, I think it makes a lot of sense to put that on the surface because I want to do a corruption biome up there. And I think it'll be nice to be able to quickly get to that. But I'll also want to go, like... I might just use, like, scarab bombs or something to build a, like, a pit down, like, here to, like, however low I need to go. I don't know. I think it might just be able to be underground, which, honestly, in that case... I can probably just find a spot like this, right here, and fill it with water. And I'll get to doing a, because, yeah, this is definitely large enough for fishing. I'll build something here eventually. I'm just in no big rush. Because this is underground tundra now. Does this work? Oh, not enough water. Okay. How about that? Now that I've done that. Yeah, that should work. Atlantic cod is new. The thing is, I think most of the fish aren't useful for, like, crafting anything other than food, and I don't need food. I got a bunny. Oh! Okay. So I got another part of the fishing armor. That's good. The bunny fish trophy in here. Atlantic cod can just go. Alright. Let's warp back home. And then warp to... Okay. I need to... Oh, wait. No, I don't actually need to go to the desert right now. I finished the desert. But I'm gonna go to the desert so that I can frickin' buy the pylon. Surely one of you has got to be happy enough, right? Thank you. Alright, jungle crates. Oh. I guess, honestly, there's really no reason to not just... I'll set up a whole fishing layout later. Golden crate. Balloon puffer fish, I don't have one of those yet. You can just shimmer between these and red balloons, I know, but why not get it the natural way, huh? And now we wait. And we really, really hope that in the underworld all that grass is growing. And that we're gonna have the ability to fish in the lava. Eventually. I think golden crates are useful for something that I have written down, but I'm not sure. I don't need wooden crates. You can do better than that. I will actually just quickly do that, see if it makes like a noticeable difference. Oh, my fishing potion, it also ran out. Man, the nice thing is that we only need 5. We only need 5 of each crate. The thing is that we do need a lot of crates. Man, there ain't nothing in this water. Oh, look at the doggy. Look at doggy. Aw, doggy good. Hopper. Thank you. 1. I don't know why I tried to get a frog leg. fishing power keeps jumping around wildly, and I don't know why. Like, it was in, like, the 90s, and now it's at 120. I wonder if it was using, like, worse bait or something that I accidentally had sitting in my inventory. Or if it's just something to do with the weather. The calming potion seems to be doing the trick, though. There's, like, no jungle bats or anything around, so that's pleasant. Oh, I should have gone and looked for ladybugs. Because you can make a luck potion with that, and I feel like that would be helpful. That's what the pearls are for as well. Other than just the permanent upgrade, you can get greater luck potions, which feel like they'd be nice to have. Crates first at this rate. Damn. That was rude, game. I enjoy that the double cod is used to get the ammo potion thing. That's fun. That's funny to me. I'll take a frog leg, why not? I mean, I'm literally gonna end up throwing it away, so I don't know why I did. Guess I just wanted to click on it. Apparently now I have 158 fishing power. Okay. I know that the lucky horseshoe increases your luck. That's why I want to make the bundle of balloons with the lucky horseshoe on it. Even if it doesn't, like, the fall damage reduction doesn't really matter. But the extra luck seems nice. I don't exactly know how luck works, but may as well, right? Oh, now the fishing power dropped again. I really don't get what changes. Okay, 4. We're close. It doesn't take that long, but you know, it's just it's perhaps a little dull to sit here and have to make some attempt to talk over literally just watching this word reappear over and over again. Oh, but don't worry, we get to do this many more times. Froggy. Wow, okay. The world really wanted me to have that falling star. That would have been way funnier if it damaged me. If it just fell on the sky and just instant death. Thank you. So yeah, I told you I was just gonna end up trashing it. Okay. So, jungle crates. Put this back in here so I don't throw it away on accident. And then so the fiberglass fishing pole we don't need, but I might as well take it. The staff of regrowth, feral claws, staff of regrowth, mining potion, staff of regrowth, platinum bars, anklet of the wind. This is what we were looking for. Oh, I can have a pet turtle. Of course I'd like to have a pet turtle. I don't have flower boots. Things didn't go in here, right? Because this one is here? No, that didn't happen. Okay. And that's literally all we needed. All that was for was to get the anklet of the wind, so I can go into here and go equipment, sorry, not equipment, accessories, specter boots, not the hive pack, anklet of the wind, aglet, and that makes lightning boots, and that's all that we needed those crates for. So the jungle is done. Now it looks like the only other places we need to go to are snow and ice and lava. Or, sorry, snow slash ice. So let's go... Let's just run over to here and do it. We also need frost minnows, which are a... You know what, I'm just gonna see if I just do this. Huh. Well, I got a grasshopper. That's not what I need, but... I guess I should look up the spawning rules for ladybugs. Ah! It needs to be a rainy day. Then we can do that. I think I know the rainy day music. But yeah, it has to be a specific... So it has to be a rainy day in order to get ladybugs. Alright, fishing power, unfortunately, has tanked. Let me go this again. Oh, now we're back up to 97. Okay. So, frost minnows and frozen crates. everything else appears to be in the lava. Oh, man. What is a frost daggerfish? Oh, yeah, it's these things. Yeah, sure. I'll catch those. Oh, this is exactly why we want to do this, so that we don't get chilled anymore. I'll fish up Atlantic cod as well. Okay, no more Atlantic cod. Frost minnows, however, we need 2 more of those. Ooh. Hi, pods. Oh. Sweet. For the first one, you have a few words you need to say about Pokemon right now. I see, I see. Only 1 more golden crate. And only 1 more frost minnow. No more frost minnows. Alright, so we have all the golden crates we're ever gonna need. Two frozen crates. Doing the Soul Link earlier with a friend, got to where you would catch Terraria and White 2, got an encounter in the grass. Wanted to know what the Terraria is? It's a randomizer. What was the Terraria? What goofy thing showed up? Arceus! Amazing. God just shows up and's like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? You having a good time? Got an Ursaring when you could have had Arceus. Aww. I'll take the Frost Daggerfish, why not? Yeah, I can I have enough to research them now. So weird to just skip that. But, like, I don't need them anymore. I don't need Frost Minnows anymore. I just need Frozen Crates. For the record, I know that you can easily get all of, like, the pre-hard mode crates in hard mode. There are just, like, a couple things that I think would be neat to get in pre-hard mode. That's really the only purpose of everything that I'm doing. It's just kind of doing things that I think are neat. Though, I think, like, all of, like, the most interesting stuff is in the lava fishing, which is unfortunately still gonna be a bit. And I had a windy day earlier. I should have been looking for, ladybugs then. I forgot. But hey, we did get some nice, NPC places set up. That was very good. Oh, you know what? I do need to get desert crates. I just realized. Because I need to get a sandstorm in a bottle. I didn't think about that. Because I don't have it written down that I need desert crates, but if I want to make the bundle of balloons, I think I need that. I can make thorns potions now, and I should absolutely do that, so I can just start ramming myself into these enemies. Who dares disturb my fishing? I only have 2 of these crates. I got those first 2 kind of quickly, and I was like, ah, what is this feeling? Hope! And then the RNG kicked in. And then the RNG kicked in. I do need to do the fishing quest. I mean, technically, there's nothing stopping me from just opening these 2 frost crates and gambling for what I need. Oops. But... no. If anything, I think it's fair that I'm like, no. You wanna get a reward from fishing? You wanna get something from one of these crates? You have to get 5 first. You're not allowed to just get lucky. I don't need golden crates. I don't even remember what's in golden crates. Yeah, I might build that space that I want to turn into an artificial corruption. I don't know, I have thought about maybe doing some, like, neat building stuff, like, off-stream. But the problem with doing that is then, like, random events might happen. I mean, I guess I've already had, like, a goblin army show up, which is, like, the one thing that actually is progress. That's, like, a random event at this point in the game. But, you know, I've thought about, like, do I still want to do something with those trees? I'm not sure. Can I please have a frost crate? Like, please. Like, oh my gosh. Frozen crates. Sorry, they're not frost crates, they're frozen crates. I mean, in theory, I could just, you know, go find these items in the actual world, but you know what? They gave me a fishing rod. I didn't realize that this fishing rod, I think, is like the second best in the game. It's got like 40 power. Yeesh. I can't even say it's the fish that are being mean to me, because the fish are the ones that are showing up frequently. It's the crates. It's cubes. It's shapes. Shapes are the villains of this story. I already have almost all the fish that I'm gonna need. The only fish that are left are fish that are in hell and in the hollow. Those are the only other ones I really want for the purposes of making potions. Some more nice buffs. Come on, I know you wanna. Please, please. I almost missed that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was very close to not hit it. I was not holding my mouse when that showed up, and that was almost bad. I almost let that go. Sure, I'll take another balloon pufferfish. That's funny. Hey there, now no one can complain when I duplicate shiny red balloons in order to make the bundle of balloons. I've legitimately gotten 3 in this world. Because you can use those to shimmer into red balloons. Haha! I'm no longer cheating! That's funny. So I think it's pretty much the way that this works from what I read, was every time you get a crate, which is a fixed, with like a fixed chance, that you can't change with like the luck stat, but I think like, basically it's like 2 separate rolls where it's like, okay, you get a crate roll, and then it's like, oh, did you get the crate that you wanted? Which in this case is the biome crate. So like every time it's giving an iron crate, it's just taunting me. I don't have time to stop fishing to kill these enemies. I must fish. Sure, I'll take another. I feel like I'm gonna end up getting, like, every single rare fishing drop that's, like, possible in pre-hard mode. Because I got all of, like, the fish weapons. I got the stuff from, the Blood Moon. I've gotten, like, 3 balloon pufferfish. I got the pet. The fish pet. I've got, like, the full collection of fishing drops. I do need to go do the angler's fishing quest. At some point. Did my calm potion wear off? Oh no, my fishing power potion wore off. Oh, Nougat, please. Nougat, please. Don't give me iron crates. Don't do this to me. You jerk. Thank you. Alright, let's try and get the last one before the day ends. Oh my god. Thank you for having mercy on my soul. Let's go get our fishing quest. Sky lakes and surface. Easy peasy. I don't know if that counts the ocean. So, by the way, where is the sky lake? Yeah, it's over there, so we're kind of just gonna have to deal with the fact that the jungle pylon is gonna be that one, because I don't want to rebuild it. Oh, oops. My sonar potion ran out. I remember when fishing was a new mechanic in this game. I remember a time before fishing. What the hell happened there? Dude, come on! Sure, I'll take another frog leg. Thank you. You Stinkleberg. A couch gag? Is this... Huh. Okay. And then a super absorbent sponge, capable of soaking up an endless amount of water. I will take that. That's neat. Frost minnow and Atlantic cod, frost daggerfish, the frozen crate. These can all just get thrown away. Alright. So now we can do golden crates. Cause yeah, we can learn gold crates now. So we can go first, let's do furniture, frozen crate. Make sure I don't delete any of these. The desert torches don't even need to be in my inventory anymore. Let's just quickly go. For reference, it's the ice skates that we want. But apparently I didn't have flurry boots, so... Oops. So yeah, ice skates are what we needed. Fish! So we'll do that. And that's 1/2. Like one side of the crafting tree for the boots I want to get. There we go. So now we have the Frostspark boots, so these can go away. And now let's do the same with gold chests and see what's in here. Is there anything interesting at all? I have no idea. We got the rideable turtle mount. Based. Oh, and we got the enchanted sword. That's cool. Silver ore, platinum, splunker. Well, apparently you can get life crystals from this, so... Is there anything else in here? Nah, seems like that's pretty much it. Well, a rideable turtle is fun. What's that look like? Aww. I like turtles. I really do. You can go in there. Really, I never researched that. I should. I can just get my horsey back whenever I need to. Okay. How's Hell doing? Oh no. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. No, not specifically these. These ones. Oh! Okay, yeah, I could buy more ash grass seeds. From the Dryad, if I had a house in the underworld. Oh no. Okay, we might need to do that. Because this is gonna take forever. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna do something real quick. We're gonna go into here, into our lovely little menu blocks. Honestly, I'm just gonna harvest some. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna yoink these. Like that. And then I'm gonna just grab some obsidian blocks from down here. You know, we're not gonna need those down there. And then now that I've done that, I'm gonna just use a damn calming potion, because this is absurd. Do that. Go in here. Build a nice balcony. Obsidian table. And obsidian chairs. An obsidian candelabra on top. An obsidian chandelier here. And hi, Dryad! Wait, it's missing a wall? Oh. Let me just go over here real quick then. Cool. There's a... Huh. Huh. Still missing a wall, huh? Okay, well, can I just, like, rip all the walls out and then put them back in? Maybe they have to be walls placed by me. It's gonna be real awkward when NPCs spawn it down here. Okay, cool. Hey, did you go down there yet? Thank you. Let me make this a little faster. Let me make this journey a little faster quickly. Slimy saddle. Hello, Dryad. Thank you very much. You don't need to stay here. You're free to go. these? Oh, like flower seeds. Okay. So let's throw these in the researcher. I don't know where they show up. Blocks? Probably consumables, huh? No? Material? Are they just under materials? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, well they're in here somewhere. Oh, they're not with the other seeds. There we go. And then just oh wow, I actually died. Oops. While I'm here, let's make sure. Good, you moved back where I want you to be. Thank you. Thank you for being smart. Honestly, what might be a smart idea is to just put the, I'm just gonna fall normally. Like, right there, basically. The pylon for a glowing mushroom biome. But also, it could be useful, like, if a glowing mushroom biome is near, like, an underground hollow or crimson or one of those. I am gonna need some tombstones. Hi, ghost. I don't want to break the grass. Oh my god. I have a calming potion on! Go away! There. This is gonna make damn sure we're gonna be able to get some creatures. If this doesn't get me enough hell critters to duplicate them, I don't know what will. Oh, wow. We're actually already getting grass growing. Unfortunately, I think I'm just looking for the rarest damn thing in existence. Okay. Well. You know, I do need to make a graveyard at some point, so collecting my tombstones is a good idea. In the jungle! I can go into the jungle. I can fish in the jungle. Thank you. Give me something very useful. That's just for funsies. But thanks. Thank you for trying. Okay, So let me look at everything on the to-do list right now. Pre-hard mode shimmer, I can just delete this message because we're done. Most of the fishing is done. So desert, I'm gonna say just oasis crate. Sandstorm in a bottle. These we've gotten. These we've gotten. These we've gotten. It's not mission critical that we get a bloody tear, so I'm gonna say that's fine. Not all of these really can be done. These are sort of another thing. I have all of the, I can make a lot of these potions now. Okay. Is literally the angler the only person who lives here? Yeah, it is. The angler and Sebastian. Okay. So, yeah, there's really not much else to do other than just sort of wait for things to happen at this point, and a little bit of extra fishing. Well, actually, yeah, like, I can get oasis crates. That's kind of it. And those weren't even originally on the list as to what I needed. I think I might, to let the game run, I might do a little bit of building after I stop streaming. I might, like, make this area ready to become a corruption biome. With a nice pond in it. So I'll probably expand this island out. To do that. I don't need oysters. Why did I... Yeah, you know what? I think we've seen enough. I'll probably just play a little bit after I finish today. Just to keep, like, doing some fishing quests and wait for, like, some random things to happen so that we can progress. I might build the snow base as well around here. Is just get, like, some extra little things done so then next time we can make a lot of progress very quickly, and then, you know, start actually getting into hard mode and such. You sell something fun, but I need more gravestones to do it. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll do some, I'll, you know, do some extra fishing to get things done. I'll get this built, and I'll probably do a little bit more construction. Just because then we've got, like, all this growing. So we can get those critters when we need to. I can get, like, the rainy day critters and all that. I think that all makes sense. I think that's all a good idea. So yeah, we'll do that. Alright. That's basically all I have to say. I like this one. This one's kind of neat looking. Thank y'all for sticking around, and I will be back more with not exactly more powerful than ever, but with just, you know, more stuff done.